Hi guys, hope everybody's doing well today. Today we've got some interesting items to show you. They have the wrenching auction twice a year in the US. It's the spring and fall auction. And I've been bidding again. Didn't win too much this time. I won all these items plus one more item which I don't have. I sent to my buddy Resto Rob. So you'll have to check his channel out. I'll put a link. I don't think he's put a post yet of what he got, but I'm sure he will at one point. So basically, I ended up buying for myself 1, 2, 3, 4 lots. This was a lot of 2. And there's some really interesting items in this lot. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first thing what caught my eye was this amazing combination alligator wrench, patent applied for, drop forged in the US of A. Now this really cool monkey wrench, absolutely fantastic monkey wrench, was made by John Morris in 1908, patented I think 4th of August 1908, and it's in Marshalltown, I think, Illinois, and it's quite a rare wrench, and it's very similar to the Baco adjustable wrench, which I obviously really like, the alligator on the adjustable, but this is obviously a spanner or a wrench, and this is a monkey wrench, so obviously it's slightly different, but with the alligator at the end. A really nice design. I think Scoutcraft would put a little bit of red in there, I reckon, make it pop, maybe a bit of red in there. What do you think? But yeah, so a really nice design, and that caught my eye. The next thing what caught my eye was this. Absolutely, the Americans have some absolutely fantastic multi-tools. So it's a pair of pliers, and you can see it obviously grips at the 1 and 2, and then it's got a really funky sort of nail puller on that side, and I just think that is just super cool. Obviously it's got a tape measure. Imagine that's something to do with maybe with buttons or something, and then it's got a screwdriver at the end, a square nut wrench. Don't know what that thing sticking out there could possibly be. Comments if you know. But I just think this is a really cool multi-tool, and I just really love multi-tools. I very recently got this one from the US. I think I featured it in the last video. This one's super cool. Loads of great. It's got a nutcracker or like a little mini gripping wrench there. It's got, you know, square, you know, got a standard monkey wrench type. It's got nail puller. It's got screwdriver. You know, possibly use that as a hammer by looking at the dints at the end. Really lovely. The Americans did some totally amazing multi-tools, don't you think? Really unusual. So that was my second choice. The third item I bought, which is I ended up buying 2 of these but completely different mechanisms. This is a Bonnie Tools, patented 1903 Philadelphia. And what's really cool is you can pull this pin out and you can swap it, and you can be either a pipe cutter there or it can be a jaws, and then obviously you can switch it round so you can use it as a wrench or as a pipe cutter. So it's, and then obviously you got the monkey wrench on this side, pipe wrench and pipe cutter. I will insert a picture of the total tool haul, what I got from the auction, so you can have a look. And the very last 2 items which caught my eye, and I've been after one of these for a long time, it's been plaguing me as, this is a Billings and Spencer, Hartford, Connecticut, and you see there it's a model number C, and I've been looking for this is, you can see there, patented 1879, and these are quite rare with the hole in the bottom of it, and obviously it came with another wrench, a Pierce Fairmont, which is a nice little wrench in its own right, but that was double job lot, as you can see in the picture. So that's a way to go. So so basically I wanted this one because I've been searching for these ever since I saw them on Scoutcrafter's channel. This is a Billings and Spencer A, and then we've got a Billings and Spencer number B, which is very similar to the number C, and then obviously We have the number D, which Scoutcrafters, and the number E. Now the number E is by far the most, let me just zoom in there. This one is by far the most common in England. You see the E's all the time in really good condition. Sorry about my focus, doesn't seem to focus very well at the minute. So I think I'm wearing it out with all these videos. So Billings and Spencer, for me, I really like their tools. I don't know why, I just think they're really, really nice. And I've been after a number C for ages, because obviously A, B, C, D and E, I think that's the full set of the Billings and Spencer bicycle wrenches. And obviously we got a little Fairmont thrown in for fun. So we got basically 4 lots there. So let's have a look at some of Billings and Spencer's other collections, so Billings and Spencer made so many different tools, and they're all really cool. They've got the Billings and Spencer you know, standard monkey wrenches, and then you've got the adjuster wrenches, this is a version of the one we've just seen. You can see that the patent date is a little bit later though, 1894, and you can see what's really good about, sorry about the focus, you see what's really good is you can adjust it, so you've obviously can adjust to the size of the nut. It's got the millimeters on there, which you can't really see, but you can see that when you squeeze on the handle, you tighten on the nut, so it gives a good solid grip. Really interesting pair of tools. I featured those before. And then a little bit later on, I think 1898, they came out with this adjuster, which is a little bit more simpler, probably less engineering, less you know, milling, which is the same squeeze on type. Billings and Spencer also made some fantastic screwdrivers. They made this type of B&S with the B&S screwdriver, and then obviously bigger versions as well. I don't know how many sizes they made of these. This is a Billings and Spencer as well. I've only managed to get 2 of those. I think they're a bit uncommon. We've got a very rare, you can see there, let me just click on that again, Billings and Spencer, if you can see there, Hartford, Connecticut, and this, oh there we go, Billings and Spencer, you can see this 1896 adjusting screwdriver. You pull this out, and then obviously, definitely not focusing today, it's got basically different screwdrivers which then adjusts in and clicks in. Really nice little screwdriver. And then we've got some lovely items, which I'll move these out of the way and I'll show you the other sets. We've got the 1905 set of adjustable Billings and Spencer wrenches. You can see there, this camera's plaguing me today. 1905, 4th of December. These are the Billings and Spencer pipe wrenches. This one is kind of unusual because it has the teeth on it, so it's more of a monkey wrench. And then they made another design which was the later version of the Billings and Spencer, which is this type. So basically you have the 2 different types of wrenches. We have the later type as well, which is also a very interesting wrench, don't you think? So Billings and Spencer made some fantastic wrenches, some really early wrenches which were very well made, lovely wrenches. So yeah, so really cool, good haul. Hope you enjoyed that babble. We can do a guess the price on the whole lot, including resto robs, the whole lot in pounds. So put your guesses on how much you think I paid for the 5 items, including robs. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Put in the comments which is your favourite out of the haul. It's hard for me to pick a favourite, but I think if I was going to pick one, I think I'd possibly pick this really unusual looking multi-tool. I just think it's so clever, the design, and it's so, you know, such an unusual tool. I think the multi-tool could be my favourite, but it's a close one. I do like the John Morris monkey wrench with the alligator combination from 1908 as well. Alright, thanks for watching. Thanks again to my buddy Leslie who helped me get these items. Don't forget to check out Resto Rob's channel. I'll try and put a link below. Alright, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.